Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you all some summer empties. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. These are some products that I have emptied towards the end of summer here. There are a few kind of things I randomly found that I did not discuss that I have emptied, so I will in today's video. I do have a lot of product, so I will try to make my thoughts, descriptions, opinions quite short on each. But let's start in order of application here. I'm going to start with the Paulas Choice Omega Plus Complex Cleansing Balm. This is meant for all skin types and it is going to remove makeup, sunscreen, impurities, pretty much the day's face without overly drying or stripping the skin of its essential oils. What I love about this is the very limited ingredients list, which you can see right over here, as well as the packaging. I know it's just a plastic tube, but from all of the balms or makeup removing balms that are in my collection at the moment, Green Clean, Clearly Clean, the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm, even the Drunk Elephant Cleansing Balm, that one comes in a jar. And what I love about this is that it comes in a tube. It's easy to open up. Dispense the amount of product that you want to use and then just apply it over the skin liberally to just get rid of your makeup, your sunscreen, dirt, grime, debris, sweat, everything. It's a great way to open up your skincare routine. I typically use about maybe a dime-sized amount nightly. I have loved this so much that this is now empty. So I do have a ton of Farmacy's Green Clean and Clearly Clean. So if I didn't have those, I would totally repurchase this. I also talk about this product in my Sephora sale recs. So I will link that up above in case you missed it. Maybe I talk a little bit more about the product there, but I highly recommend this. If you missed the sale, I know that Paula's Choice has some sales regularly as well, so keep an eye out for that if you are in the market for a makeup cleansing balm. Also love the fact that it's fragrance free. Next up, I have the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. I do have an affiliate code with Good Molecules, which you can find down below in case you'd like to perhaps save some money and support my channel. Click the link. No pressure, of course. But this is one of the least expensive toners in my collection, or at least it was. I really enjoyed pairing this with the niacinamide serum, and I also enjoyed pairing this with their brightening serum. This was okay. It was hydrating and it gave me a really good glow to the skin. If you are just starting your skincare journey and you do not want to use, say for example, a salicylic acid based toner or glycolic acid based toner, and you are dealing with dull skin, perhaps are concerned with transepidermal water loss or pore size, I would recommend this to you. I love that it comes in a glass bottle, and this is kind of how you would dispense the product out. I liked applying this with the backs or the palms of my hands, just kind of pressing the product in so I didn't have to use a cotton round or even my reusable cotton rounds. But if you are in the market for just an inexpensive kind of brightening toner, and you also need some hydration, and you also need to improve that dull look on the skin, I would recommend this. I would also actually repurchase this myself, but I am currently still using the Drunk Elephant Sweet Biome Fermented Sake Spray. Link my review to this product as well. I have actually, because it's kind of gotten a little bit windy here in LA, I have been using this to kind of refresh my makeup. So there's a little update for you as well. And it works really nicely. When I am refreshing my makeup, I do not feel like I need to use 12 sprays. I usually just use 3 to 4. So this works really well to kind of refresh the skin. I have also noticed that if I just apply this to the skin after a quick shower and I don't apply any other product, there is a little bit of kind of sticky and tackiness to the product, which I kind of like because it gives my skin a little bit more added moisture, hydration, and since I do apply other products over it, the stickiness does go away. So there's a little product update. I do have a number of eye products here for you, and I'll start with the Shani Darden Intensive Eye Renewal Cream. This I tested during the beginning of the year, and I thought I was going to hate this because it was just so rich and it had such a luminous kind of finish to it, but I ended up loving this so much that I emptied it, and by the time I'd emptied it, I couldn't do a review on it because I had no product to show. I really, really enjoyed this for both morning and evening use. At the time, I think it was just like the perfect time to test this because it was so cold. I mean, California cold, of course. But I really, really enjoyed this. If you have really dry, kind of chapped eyes and are looking for intense moisture without the milia causing ingredients, this is a great option for you. She is a little pricey, I will say that. And although she is very rich and thick and has got a luminous finish, it did not make my concealer kind of look awful or crease any more than it normally does now that I have some fine lines going on. But I really, really enjoyed this. If you can, I would try to get a sample. The packaging here is lovely. There is some weight to the product, but I do kind of mind that the letters just kind of come off with use. Now, if you are dealing with dark under eyes and are looking to brighten the under eye area, this is a great option for you. This is one of my favorite eye creams. Again, I can't show you any texture because we're all out. But this has some brightening properties to it. And this is very, very lightweight as opposed to this little guy. I typically like using this as a morning eye cream. A little bit goes a long way. I'll just tap it here over the orbital bone. And again, it doesn't counter or interfere with the wear of my concealer. I have been using the same concealer for a while now. And I did actually have a look at the Murad holiday kits, and they do have this as part of a brightening set, but it does come with the Murad, not the Vitacy glycolic, but their other brightening serum, and that's not one of my favorite products out there right now. So I'll just kind of wait and see if they bring anything out, and if so, I will pick this up again. This is another product that I really, really love. I do have, these are my other eye creams that I need to work through, and even this oldie but goodie. So yeah, I have a ton of eye creams, so I don't want to purchase another one if I don't have to. I don't want to be that cruel to the environment, considering I already get enough PR as it is. This is a fresh empty. This is the Oola Enrixon Wrinkle Blur Bakuchiol Eye Gel Creme with peptides and proteins. So this is going to really kind of smooth out the eye area and do some preventative care. I really was surprised as to how much I enjoyed this as well. I did film a review, so I will link that up above in case you missed it and would love to revisit. Loved the texture. This worked for me morning and evening. It was lightweight. It didn't feel like I had anything over the eye area. Say for example, the difference between all three eye products here. This is for like dull, tired, dark circles. This I would say is for aging, dry, chapped, sensitive eyes. And this is for aging eyes who really would like to improve texture. The Bakuchiol here is also excellent if you are dealing with milia around the eye area. So that's kind of like the difference between the eye products here, I would say. Yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed these eye products. If I didn't already have products that I need to work through, I would pick all three of them up. You know, if the budget allows. For serums, I also have three. Let me start by the order in which I emptied them. So this is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum. I enjoyed this. There were certain ways that I would pair this. I would also sometimes use this as my serum for a dog walk, or I would apply this before my Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum to work on pores, transepidermal water loss, and minimize any flakiness with the retinol. Not that that would cause any flakiness because it is over the counter, but still, I kind of wanted to sandwich that between my skin and the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. I enjoyed this. I think I did a review on this. I'm not quite sure, but I enjoyed this. This is very, very basic, single ingredient serum. If you are, again, starting your skincare journey, Good Molecules is a good place to start, especially if you are on a budget. Next product I emptied, and this is a new release by Drunk Elephant. This is their Proteini Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum. I absolutely adored this serum. I enjoyed using this both morning and evening on dry skin. I would just use this alone, and I would also pair it with the Proteini Polypeptide Cream for some prevention and strengthening of the skin as well as hydration. Lactic acid is not only an alpha hydroxy acid that is found in milk and sugars, but it is also an excellent hydrator. So I loved this serum for that reason. This does contain a 10% lactic acid as well as peptides and also some plant-derived growth factors to improve your texture, tone, radiance, and bounce. And I actually would say that I saw results from using this product. I did drop this a couple of times, so my pump wasn't working all that well, but that was my fault. So I can drop things like a professional can. So the pump would is kind of just stuck there. I'm not sure if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell there. The pump is just kind of stuck there because I dropped it so many times. Now this I would totally repurchase. If you are on the fence about perhaps buying this and Sunday Riley's lactic acid serum, I would recommend this. I tried the Sunday Riley lactic acid serum years and years ago, and I was a fan. It's slightly improved texture, but this I think hits the home run for me the best. Absolutely love this, would purchase again. Next up, I have another favorite. This is the Guerlain Bioclear Face Lotion. Now this I like to use alone as a serum, or sometimes I will pair it with the Siesta Facial Serum by Jan Marini, or even the Good Molecules Brightening Serum, and then I'll go ahead and apply this. This is life-changing. If you're on a budget, the Summer Fridays Soft Reset is kind of a dupe for this, but lactic acid is the main ingredient there, whereas this, it's more like glycolic acid, and we also see salicylic acid, and we also see azelaic acid, where Soft Reset is a little bit more hydrating, but it can still kind of give you the same results. Every time I use this, I experience smoother skin, brighter, more luminous skin with smaller pores. If you are up there in age, say for example mid-30s like me, and are looking for quick results, this is it. I would say that this is definitely stronger than the Drunk Elephant Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum. This is more for like my drier skin types that are looking to soften, plump, and hydrate and even tone. This is for a person who is looking to change their texture overnight almost, improve radiance, pore size, minimize congestion, target hyperpigmentation. This lotion practically does it all. If you are on the drier end, they do offer it in a cream as well, which is very, very emollient, very thick and moisturizing. I already have a new one of this, so I would highly recommend this. I may have a review coming on this product alone. I know that I did film a Jan Marini skincare management system review, so I will link that up above. Out of all of the products within the skincare management system, this is what is going to kind of transform your skin overnight. Now on to moisturizers. I have two, and these are some of my absolute favorites. I have the Brightening Polypeptide Cream and the Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel. Two of my favorites for different reasons. This is more of like a gel cream kind of consistency, perfect for when I'm feeling particularly dry, need a little bit more moisture, need some preventative care. And this is definitely more gel based. This does contain fragrance, but this just feels so good. It's kind of like a drink of water for the skin. It smells beautifully. So if you don't have a sensitivity to fragrance and have perhaps oily, more like combo skin, this is a good product for you. This contains 5 minerals, 5 vitamins, and 5 minerals, vitamins, peptides. 5 minerals, 5 vitamins, and 5 peptides to strengthen, hydrate, and really just kind of plump the skin with hydration. This is more gel cream kind of consistency, more of a strengthening product, more preventative. And this would work for oily skin types as well. I kind of wish that they would launch a gel, just a straight up gel based moisturizer. I'd love if Drunk Elephant would do that. But I really enjoy this. If you are not a big fan of fragrance in your products, the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream, this is not an empty, that I just used this today, is got a similar kind of gel based consistency minus the fragrance. I would buy these two again for sure. Absolutely, yes please. Sunscreens, I have 2, and they are both by Peter Thomas Roth. Now this is just an expired product. I do have the newer product that I did receive in PR. This is just expired, and this is a physical sunscreen, which I love. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, and it suits my medium skin tone perfectly. I feel that if you have a deeper complexion than I do, then we may run into some problems here by looking a little bit gray. But overall, I enjoy this formula. It is an SPF of 45, and it has more of like a natural finish, some radiance, but not too like holy cow, you are radiant kind of skin. This, I ran into some problems with this sunscreen, and this is a newer release. I think they changed something in the formula to make it reef safe, but by making it reef safe, it just kind of started to pill during very random times. Sometimes I would do the same routine I did the night before, and on the next day it would just pill when on the previous day it did not. I hope you're catching that. But I loved this formula when it did not pill. This says it has a matte finish, but it's not like super duper matte. I would say this is more of a natural finish with no luminosity whatsoever. And this is a chemical sunscreen, so this did not give my skin a white cast. You just definitely have to be careful with what you pair this particular sunscreen with, otherwise it will pill. But I really, really, really enjoyed this formula unless it pilled. Sad to report, but I did manage to empty it. Because I enjoyed this so much. All right, and we are getting closer to the end here. I do have the Rowan Beauty Vow Brow. I really enjoyed this when I had a little bit of a clean beauty sort of phase. I'm still into clean beauty, do not get me wrong. But I'm using ColourPop's brow pencil today, and I am just living for these brows. I don't think I'm going to purchase this again. I'm going to be honest. That's it. I have the Public Goods body wash. Now this was very generously sent over to me via PR, I guess. And Ruben and I liked this. It wasn't my absolute favorite body wash. I do enjoy kind of like the plain packaging. It just didn't lather enough for me personally. Did I feel clean after using it? Of course, but it just wasn't my favorite body wash out there. Now I do have some hair products. I have the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Retexturizing Dry Shampoo. This is one of my favorites at the drugstore. It does leave a little bit of a white kind of powdery film to the hair, but this is an affordable dry shampoo. If I am like on day 3 or 4, this is what I would use like on the back kind of crown of the head. This is the crown, right? The back of the head. I don't know if I'll purchase it again. I do have the green one that I'm still kind of working through. It's just affordable. If you're at the drugstore, you can't get to your Ulta or your Sephora, that's a great option. I would buy it again, but I'm not in a rush to like restock, you know? Next up, I have Moroccan Oil Products. I have the Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo, which I already upgraded to a full size. Love, love, love this. I don't know if I can live without this, especially since it is perfect for dark tones. And this doesn't leave kind of like a white powdery cast over my hair. Next up, I do have the Moroccan Oil Dry Texture Spray. I also had a mini apparently, and I did upgrade to a full size of this. Love this. The scent is not like the actual Moroccan oil scent in the dry texture spray, but I do like the amount of volume and kind of body that it gives my hair without weighing it down. So I would definitely purchase the Moroccan Oil products again. That is all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed going through some empties with me. Let me know if you saw any products that you have used and loved within this video. Tell me if you saw any results in the comments down below. That is all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Of course, it's hot here today, and funny how that works, huh? All right, my hair is doing all sorts of things. I'm trying to let it air dry because it's still kind of wet from back here. So, and also what is that? The Moroccan Oil Color Depositing Mask is sort of wearing out, and I am digging this color. It's kind of like grayish, reddish, brownish. I've got all the colors going on today.